Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first edition of the Mafia Godfathers Gaming News. And this is going to be a weekly gaming news thing where we're going to bring you news every week for all things gaming. So there will be all kinds of information for the PlayStation, Xbox, PC, anything you can think of for every video game out there. And we're going to look at the things that are trending the most and bring you up to date on everything that's going on for each week. So we have a lot of things to talk about today. First, we're going to talk about some of the free games that are available on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One this month. Then we're going to get into Red Dead Redemption, Pokemon Go, Madden NFL, Fallout, Grand Theft Auto, lots of other things coming your way. We're going to have a jam-packed news show here today. So, Kevin, my co-anchor here, say hi, Kevin.
Hello.
Kevin is going to start us off. He's going to tell you all about the free games that are coming out for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and he has some other things that he's going to mention about Pokemon Go as well, which has just been released. So take it away, Kevin.
Alright, so we'll get started here with the PlayStation 4 free games. First, we got Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. That's about 7 gigabytes, and if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like a clone of GTA, but a lot more funnier and not serious whatsoever. Second, we got Fury. It's a beat 'em up slash shoot 'em up sword fighting game with really good music. That's about 4 gigabytes. And for early access, we got this game called Paragon. I think that's how you say it. That's a mobile game, and it looks kind of like Overwatch. That's also 4 gigabytes as well. We got that, and that's coming out August 16th, but you can play it now for early access. For the PS3, we got Fat Princess, Call of Juarez, Bound of Blood. That's it for the PS3. For Vita, we got the Prince of Persia Revelation, and a game that I cannot say, but it says Tainted Bloodlines. Something. So for the Xbox One, we're kind of late on this one, but The Crew, that's been out since June 16th to July 15th. So if you want that, go download that now. We got the Banner Saga 2, that comes out July 1st to the 31st. We also got Tumblestone, that's coming out July 16th to the August 15th. So go get that right away. And no, I read that one, but oh well. For the 360, we got Rainbow Six Vegas 2. That's July 1st to the 15th, and Tron Evolution, the 16th to the 31st. So that's it for the free games of the month.
All right, so next up on our list, we have a game that's been long awaited coming out on the mobile device. Everybody seemed to always like Pokemon back in the 90s and early 2000s. I know Kevin did a lot and still does. So, but Pokemon Go is now available for mobile devices, but unfortunately right now it's only available in Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. And Kevin is going to take it off from here and tell you lots of different things about Pokemon Go.
So, like I said, it's only available there in the 3 different countries, but there is a loophole how you can get it for the US edition as well. All you have to do is create a second account on your phone, say that you're from one of them countries, make an address there, and you can just download it like that and you can play it. I haven't done that yet, but Philip DeFranco said that he did it and he can play it, so I'm trusting him on that. You can buy a, well, you can't buy it yet, but there was a little tracker thing that you can wear as a watch. And that will let you know if you're walking somewhere and a Pokemon shows up, you can actually, I think it lights up and vibrates, and you can pull up your phone and catch the damn Pokemon that you want to get. Also, the police departments in one of them countries put out a warning, I think on the news or something, saying do not go into the police station to get the Pokemon, you can catch them outside as well. I thought that was kind of funny. And they also said, please look up while crossing the street while looking on your phone because, well, people are stupid.
Yes, Pikachu is not worth getting run over for. All right, so to finish off there, this mobile game has been developed by Niantic Labs, and like I said earlier, it was released by Android and on Android and iOS devices, but only in the 3 countries so far: Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. The worldwide release is expected any day now, and it should be coming out very shortly. And just so everybody knows, this game is free to play. There's no charge on the Android or App Store, but there are in-game purchases that you can purchase if you would like to purchase certain Pokemons or other ones that you can't capture. So, like Kevin said, you can collect Pokemons while you're out walking around the streets. And some Pokemon will only be exclusive to certain parts of the country. And basically what this means is
Boo.
that there are certain water Pokemon. I've never watched Pokemon. I've never really done anything. Yes, shoot me now. But um, I heard earlier when I was reading about this that there are water-based Pokemon, and apparently, from what the game developers are saying, you're only going to be able to capture those Pokemon if you're near a body of water, whether it be a lake or an ocean or something like that. Lastly, the last major thing about this game is that there is a small wrist-worn device that's called a Pokemon Go Plus that's going to
That's
be
what's
released
called.
alongside the game. And this will notify players when a Pokemon is nearby without the user having to take out their phone. Now, from what I've heard, this wrist-worn, almost watch sort of thing that comes along with the game is going to be $35 American, I believe is what I read earlier.
Yeah, I think so.
And so, like I said, you'll be able to see the Pokemon and it'll notify you via your wrist-worn Pokemon Go Plus without you having to take out your cell phone. So you can just walk around and anytime Pokemon appears, it'll notify you right away.
That way you don't get rain out.
However, that's right. However, this device is not yet on sale, but it is expected to be on sale later this year. Okay, so up next, one of my favorite games from back in the day, one of my favorite Rockstar games from back in the day, Red Dead Redemption. Big news with Red Dead. Rockstar has made a statement saying that the game will soon be backwards compatible on the Xbox One, and it will start this Friday, July 8th. So you'll be able to purchase it on the Xbox One, and I've also heard that all owners of any of the versions of the game on the Xbox 360 will be able to play it on the Xbox One. So I'm assuming that this means you can use the digital version or the disc version on the Xbox One. It's completely backwards compatible. So this is the only time you'll ever hear me say I wish I had an Xbox because I love that game so much. And hopefully they'll be doing it for the PlayStation sooner or later. Next on the list, we have Fallout 4. The publisher of Fallout 4, Bethesda, has said that the Nuka-World DLC will be the final expansion pack for the game. And this DLC will launch in August, and it's set in a post-apocalyptic amusement park. So there have been other DLCs for Fallout 4 that have come out since the game was released, and but Bethesda is saying that this one is going to be the last. So make sure you get your hands on it. Like I said, post-apocalyptic amusement park theme, so it'll be pretty cool. And this is coming out sometime next month in August.
Ooh.
And the next one on our list, Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, it seems like Grand Theft Auto is really doing a lot of things for their gamers, a lot of things for their fans lately. They've been having event weeks, they've been releasing updates and releasing cars and everything. So the new sports car this week was just released this past Tuesday, actually yesterday on July 5th. There's a new sports car, and it's called the Dubachi 770. And it was released for the game, like I said, on July 5th. And it's part of the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony DLC, which came out last month. And they seem to be expanding upon this DLC over and over and over again. As you've seen, we've had the X80, we've had the Feister 811, we've had now we have the Dubachi 770. So it looks like they're going to continue to release new vehicles for the game every week. So this vehicle in GT Online, I looked at the stats of it. It looks like, don't hold me to this, but it looks like, according to what the stats are, that this could be the fastest sports car on the game to date. This beating out the Jester, beating out the Masacro, and everything else. So you might want to get your hands on it, and you can do that for $695,000. And that is only purchasing the car. That's not upgrading at Los Santos Customs. So you better have at least about $1 million saved up to make sure you have your car fully upgraded. And next, like I said, they've been doing all kinds of event weeks for the past few months on GTA. Every week there's something different, some kind of different playlist to earn RP or GTA dollars. And this week is the Dubachi 770 week. And for the past few weeks, they've been naming their event weeks after the car that's been released. So it's the Dubachi 770 week. We have double GTA dollars and RP playlists. And there is 50% off. There are a bunch of discounts. 50% off the Savage helicopter, which came out, if you remember, back in the Heist update early last year in March. And this helicopter is a badass. It repeatedly fires missiles and everything without having to reload, and it's really cool. But it is worth a pretty penny, so having a 50% off is a big deal. So if you have been waiting to get that helicopter, I urge you to go and get it while it's on sale now. Also, there are 25% off all garages in the game, and 25% off all Independence Day content through July 11th. All right, so now I'm going to toss it back over to Kevin here when he has some news about Batman Arkham Asylum, or what is it?
It's it's the older Arkham games. They were being remastered for the new generation. Pretty much all it is they were just saying that it's delayed indefinitely, but rumors have it is that they are waiting to release it for either the new game that's coming out, and that's coming out on time. Excuse me. And there was also a the Batman uh, thing that's coming out for PlayStation VR, and they might release it with that as well. But I'm not exactly sure. But that's about it.
All right, so going back to Rockstar once again, Rockstar has been releasing lots of backwards compatible games on PlayStation 4, which is something that gamers have been wanting for a long time. So whenever PlayStation announced that they were going to bring PS2 games to the PS4, everybody was very excited, and some of the first titles announced were GTA 3, GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City, and I believe there was another Rockstar game. I think it's called Bully. I'm not 100% sure about
Yes.
that, but okay, so it is Bully. There are 5 or 6 Rockstar games that were released for the PS4 from the PS2 and totally remastered, and now we have to add another one to that list. Rockstar's old game that was made after the hit movie The Warriors is now going to be available on the PS4 through this backwards compatibility
Woohoo!
capabilities. So the Warriors will now be available on the PS4, and it will feature a full 1080p up-rendering, and it will include trophies, share play, remote play, activity feeds, and even second screen support for Vitas and your smartphones. Now, this game, if you're not very familiar with it, is very much of a brawling game. The Warriors movie was very much a brawling movie, so it's more about clubs and gangs going at each other than anything. So there'll be a lot of fighting in that game, and IGN has said that it is a great exemplar of a film licensed game done right. So every now and then you see a video game that comes out based on a movie and it just totally blows. But
Most of them.
IGN has commented saying that it has been done completely right, and now it is remastered. And by the way, that quote was from way back in the day when the Warriors was released, and IGN gave it an 8.9 out of 10. So, very good rating for the Warriors. All right, next up on the list we have Rocket League. And a very quick blip about Rocket League here. I just found out today that the collector's edition of the game is now available to purchase for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC in North America. It recently was released in Europe, and the sales went off the charts and everything. They said they were very happy with this, how it went in Europe, so they decided to bring it over to North America as well. It was just released today from what I know, and it is now available to be purchased at all retail stores, all video game retail stores, the collector's edition of Rocket League. So now you can have a disc of Rocket League instead of just downloading it digitally. Next, some news about the Xbox One. For those of you who play the Xbox One, I'm sure you know about the avatars on that game. So the avatars will soon include wheelchairs. Fans have recently sent a number of requests to Microsoft, and many of them were requesting wheelchair avatars. And Microsoft obliged these requests, and they're currently working on creating these avatars for disabled people. And they say that half of the fun is making your on-screen avatar look as closely to you as possible, and wheelchair users want to have that same option. So a very classy move by Microsoft, going and making these avatars for some of the disabled folks that enjoy playing video games as well, and can have their avatar look just like them. So kudos to Microsoft for that. Next up, we have Resident Evil 7. The publisher Capcom of Resident Evil 7 says that the demo for their game has over 2 million downloads. The standalone teaser debuted at E3 and has become the most downloaded single-player demo in PS4's history. And this game is due to come out in January of 2017. And lastly, unless Kevin has anything else, the last one I have on my list is Madden NFL 17. EA Sports has announced that the upgrades to the equipment in their football game will be new versions of helmets, gloves, and cleats worn by players, and the coaches will also have updated attire. So those of you who are really into the football games, the NFL games, you're going to have a whole new look for your players and your coaches coming very soon, and Madden NFL 17 is scheduled to be released on August 23rd. That's all the gaming news we have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helped you out very much. Kevin, do you have anything else to add?
Nope, not at all.
All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this gaming news was advantageous to you, and I hope you can use it to purchase certain games or learn new things about gaming. And if you have any questions or any suggestions, make sure you leave them in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out the description below, which has links to all of our different web pages, including Facebook and Twitter. You can give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, and also don't forget to check out the t-shirt page that Kevin has. We have all kinds of different t-shirts from the Mafia Godfathers. If you don't know, we are a crew that began on GTA 5, and we've now spanned across many different video games since then. And so any questions you have for us, please feel free to ask. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.